The Lifestyle Award exemplifies an individual or couple who, through an outward reflection of their heart and soul, and as a manifestation of their love for each other, are committed to strength of character, inspirational leadership, and service to others. Mobile Loaves and Fishes with Community First Village is pleased to honor Christie and Clint Bybee with the 9th Annual Lifestyle Award.
I've had an opportunity over the last year or so to get more involved at Mobile Loaves and Fishes. And of course, the Community First Village is all about community, and it's pretty powerful when you realize how important community is. For all of us, it's something that I think a lot of us take for granted because we have communities at our country clubs or our church or this, that, and you know, and the companies that I'm working on, they're kind of small communities of shared interest and shared objectives. And at Community First, it really drives the point home of how, you know, how critically important community is.
Clint and I do not like any kind of recognition, and we don't do any of this for recognition. We do it because we love it. And so for me, the event is huge because to know that we can potentially raise $500,000 it's going to go and help lift these men and women off the streets is huge. And so that's why I'm involved with it.
Clint and Christie Bybee have been married for 30 years. They met in Lubbock when they worked for a big oil company. They fell in love at the local A&M club and are the proud parents of Christopher and Julia. The Bybee's marriage is based on respect, trust, and balance.
Clint and Christie, I think, have a wonderful supporting relationship. They're devoted to each other, they're devoted to their kids, they're crazy about each other.
We have been married 30 years and we have had a great marriage. It hasn't been perfect all the time. And I think that we complement each other in that I'm the one that likes to have all the fun, I like the social one, and I'm a little crazy sometimes, and he's more of the level head, and so we balance each other well. I think we have a huge amount of respect for each other and love for each other, and I think that just is the foundation of our marriage.
It's important to me that my kids continue to do well and do good things for society and become, you know, good citizens. And so I guess more than anything, I hope that, you know, their kids in turn are, you know, kind of those same people. And that, you know, Christy and I think, have tried to instill values in our kids that are good values. And hopefully people that know Julia and Christopher would say that that's true.
Clint is a co-founder and managing director of Arch Venture Partners. He's passionate about mentoring and backing entrepreneurs, math and science, music, and the outdoors. Clint serves on the advisory board of the McFerrin Center of New Ventures and Entrepreneurship in the business school at Texas A&M University, and is also on the advisory board of the Yellowstone Park Foundation.
I've spent my career backing entrepreneurs, basically, and so it's many of the companies that we've invested in and helped organize over the last 30 years are ones that have their genesis at academic research universities and laboratories. A&M stuff interests me because of the opportunity to help with entrepreneurship, and I can kind of engage the students in entrepreneurship.
I gravitate to people that can see possibilities where many people can't see possibilities. And I think in a lot of ways, in what Clint has done professionally over his life, is to see possibilities in things that are being created. And then there's that gravitational pull that from a Mobile Loaves and Fishes side, that both Clint and Christy see the possibility of the men and women that we see standing on our street corners and living up under our bridges. And that's where that fits hand in glove.
Domestic violence, homelessness, and education are some of the issues close to Christie's heart. She's the former Eanes Foundation board president and is currently secretary of the Eanes ISD Board of Trustees.
I do a lot of fundraising, and so I have an ability to work with people and to help them see that they can do this fundraising and that we can do it together. So I think I'm a good team builder. And I think because I respect people and I don't look at anybody any differently. You know, if you've got $10 to give me, or if you've got $100,000 to give me or to help in any way, I look at you all the same, and you're just that important, and I think that resonates with people.
Everybody wants to work with Christie because she's fun, and the caring part of her, the heart, she leads with that, and it's contagious and infectious. And I think you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna work hard with her, but she's gonna work alongside of you. She's a delegator, but she's down in the trenches with you, and it's just fun. It's fun to be around her, it's fun to raise money with her, and it's meaningful every time you work with her.
The Bybee's character is reflected in their core values of honesty, integrity, humility, generosity of spirit, and faith.
I'm sort of a what you see is what you get kind of person. So, you know, pretty honest and straightforward. That's, you know, that I think that's a trait and characteristic that for me is important to have in the entrepreneurs that I back. I expect that of them.
He's very authentic and genuine. And in the venture capital industry, there's a lot of hubris that you find, and Clint doesn't have that at all. So it's really refreshing, you know, when he's dealing with entrepreneurs, and I've seen him do it. He's respectful and with, you know, very humble way. So to me, you know, that just translates everywhere.
She's vivacious, she's fun, she's smart, she's articulate, she is faithful, she's loyal, she's kind, she's loving. I mean, she really amplifies what it means to be a true friend and caring for people.
And I've gotten very involved with Westlake Hills Presbyterian Church, and part of that is I never knew what it was like to really have a relationship with God. I didn't really get it, that I needed to make an effort. And so once I started doing that, I saw how important that was in my life. And it's really, I think also it's part of the reason that I volunteer. I think those that are given much, much is expected.
Serving others is an integral part of who Christie and Clint are.
I've had a chance to lead a volunteer group now for 18 years at Yellowstone National Park, and it's a way to help the backcountry rangers do projects and complete projects that they really would have no capability to do because they just don't have enough time or money.
I do a lot of volunteering. I was fortunate when we moved to Austin to be able to stay home with the kids, and I got involved right away in the community, and we have been very blessed, Clint and I and our family, and I just felt like it's my responsibility to give back.
Whether it's in the mentoring of new businesses or in fundraising for nonprofits, Clint and Christie inspire those they meet with their shining example of hands-on leadership.
When they do something, they kind of go all into it. So they're not just on a board, they're typically like leading a board.
I think that they've both got servants' hearts, giving hearts, and they care greatly about the causes that they put their money behind, but they also put their time behind. What I love most about them is that, you know, Christie's a dreamer and Clint is a supporter. And together, I feel like they change the landscape of Austin nonprofits.
In Scripture, it says, you know, put the lamp on the lampstand, let it light up the room. And I think that the Bybees are the lamp on the lampstand that's lighting up the room and inspiring other people with that halo light to do what they're doing.